Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a general reading focused on you and a particular person you have in mind, of course, and have you found your forever love? Does this have what it takes to stand the test of time? So let's start with these three decks right here. A Passionate Love Affair, the Whirlwind Romance Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144, the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon, and the Truths deck Soulmate Edition by Pretty Spirits. So let's begin and see the direction that this goes for you. Have you found your forever person, Aries? All right, so starting with your first focus card, I'm guided to this card right here. We have Tranquil, a harmonious connection that brings you peace and tranquility. Beautiful. Okay, so there's this tranquil energy that's represented here. Let's grab your second focus message. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. I'm guided to this card. On the mend. Maybe right now things are peaceful and tranquil because it's on the mend. This broken heart, this pain, something is healing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a third focus message. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. I am guided to this card. Forgiveness is needed. Look at that. Okay. It's on the mend, perhaps, because someone apologized and maybe you were able to forgive this person, Aries, or this is letting us know that this is what's needed in order to restore peace and tranquility in a partnership. So perhaps for some of you, that's what you're expecting. That's what it is that you're hoping for. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from the Flaming Roses Lovers Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Okay, so I'm guided to this card right here. We've got this blocked energy, which kind of makes sense. You might have blocked this person maybe on social media, Aries. So something happened here because there's this need for apologies and forgiveness. We've got regretful. Somebody regrets their actions. They regret either something they did or said. But they feel complete with you, you see. You represent, I feel, that forever kind of love that they have been searching for in this lifetime. So whatever happened, there is healing that's happening here. Somebody could also have a really bad temper. You guys could have had some arguments. Someone said something that was very hurtful and needing to apologize for those hurtful words, which is why this says forgiveness. Forgiveness is much needed here. Mystery. Maybe right now things are a little bit unclear. You're not quite sure whether you and your person will be able to work this out or come back together, but you certainly feel more complete with them in your life. Spiritual guidance. Okay, so maybe your angel guides, your spirit guides are helping you through this journey with this person. Let's grab a couple more cards. We do have this shady card coming through. So maybe they did something that was shady and maybe now you don't trust them. And this could be you as well, that right now you're feeling really guarded. All right. And if you're feeling guarded, maybe that is why you block them, possibly on social media, or even you block their phone number, however way that is presenting itself here. So let's add to that with a few more messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck here. What I get here for you, Aries, is whatever they did, they really regret it. Especially once they realized you block them out of your life. Social media, phone calls, or even told them, you know, you can't come by my house, you can't even see me, I don't want to see you, you know, however way that was communicated to this individual, because they know that they hurt you. And maybe enough time has passed to where things have kind of settled down. It's a lot calmer, tranquil, peaceful, as it says, but you're still healing. And maybe your person is really feeling this energy of this mystery card, really not knowing if it's even the right time to reach out, to communicate. Or maybe they are aware that if they did try, that you would just block them and that you've got your walls up, you're guarded. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Cleanse, look at that. Okay, so this card says, mistakes in love. It's a part of growing, living, loving. We don't always make the best decisions. We cross boundaries and go after those that are not meant for us or are good for us. We get our hands dirty. Through gained wisdom, time, and owning up to those mistakes, we create change. So someone got their hands dirty here, Aries. That more than likely is why you block them, why you might be upset with your person. They were being shady. There could have been infidelities here. They broke your heart, they hurt you, and maybe this is you basically letting them know it's like, you owe me an apology. But are you really in a position, and are you ready to allow your heart to forgive? We have liberation as well. This, oh my gosh, these messages. Okay, so being a part of a toxic relationship drained my energy, affected my spirit, hindered the progress I wanted to make in my own life, robbed me of my voice. No more. Today, I take my power back, setting myself free from chains that no longer have the capability of binding me in any way. Today marks my liberation. So I feel this for some of you, that you broke free from a toxic relationship because there could have been infidelities. They could have maybe been very temperamental with you, or contributing to the challenges and obstacles in a relationship where you felt the need to really block them out of your life. And maybe now that you are in separation from this individual, you are more at peace, which is why your heart is healing. And for some of you, even though forgiveness is needed, maybe there's a part of you that has also accepted the fact that you might not ever get that apology that is needed here. I am getting that for some of you. We have gratitude. Maybe despite everything, you're still grateful to have connected with this person because it propelled you forward perhaps in your life to find something better. And maybe there were lessons here that were quite valuable for you to learn. So you guys were brought together for a reason. And the thing is, this could have been how you saw them. This could have been how they saw the connection, that you were everything to them. They were everything to you. This card does say you are the one, my lover, my best friend, my peace, my safe place to land, my everything. I love you with every fiber of my being. You came into my life so unexpectedly. Life truly had a plan for us, and we are forever changed for the better. But you're guarded, and perhaps you are feeling like you're better off without this person, especially if you relate to this, that you feel more liberated without them. And by doing that and disconnecting from a toxic relationship, that opens up a path for you to find someone who can represent that forever love, who can be your everything. But they could also be lying to themselves, okay? So this card does say, I'm tough, I'm independent, I don't need anyone, I certainly don't need you, your love, your touch, your kiss. None of that ever meant anything to me. My life is sunshine and rainbows each and every day. Who the hell needs the kind of love that you and I shared anyway? They do. They need it, but maybe they'll never admit it. You see, there's something about the kiss, the kisses. I certainly don't need you. Your love, your touch, your kiss. And now we've got Beso coming up, which means kiss. Your lips were meant for mine. No other kiss can ever compare to your kiss. Our kiss. But they're lying to themselves. They're trying to convince themselves that it didn't mean anything. But really, in their heart of hearts, they know that you are everything to them. And they messed up. They know they messed up. So if you took control of your life, your situation with this person, Aries, you broke free. You cleansed your hands of all of the drama, perhaps, that they got you in. And now they've got so many regrets. So many regrets that they treated you this way. Because it was all so avoidable. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot cards here. You know, I mean, it had the potential to be a forever kind of relationship, but I feel they blew it. And so now you're on the mend, and maybe you're in a much better place. Certainly in your heart, you're more at peace with where you're at. And sometimes the forgiveness that's needed is for ourselves, to be able to forgive ourselves for our role in what we allowed in our lives, being able to find peace in that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this. I am going to use my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. If you are not familiar with this deck, or if you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created for advanced beginners who would like to learn how to read tarot. And the twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. The cards, the majority of them, have upright and reversed meanings, so it makes it really easy to learn. All right, Aries, so let's go ahead and see what else needs to come through here. Forgiveness definitely needed. But I feel for those that resonate with this, you detached from this relationship because they treated you poorly. They could have cheated on you. They created situations where they were being shady and dishonest with you. So now you've got your guard up. Okay, we have a reverse card right here, which is the Star. You see, despair, disconnection, insecurities, an unfulfilled wish, a missed opportunity. Yeah, they missed an opportunity to be with you. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarian individual. So in the meantime, you know, through the Strength card, which represents Leo for some of you, this is just the need to rebuild your confidence, tap into your inner strength, recognize that strength within yourself. You've been through a lot. You're still standing in your own power. Divine Feminine coming in as the High Priestess here. This is a card of inaction. There's not a whole lot going on. However, there's this need for you to really trust your gut and intuition here, Divine Feminine. It makes sense to me that we have this Ten of Swords because there was a very painful ending to a partnership here. They betrayed you, they backstabbed you, they ruined things, basically. So you had to sever ties and find tranquility and peace in your life by going in a different direction. And by doing that, this is where you're headed, towards the energy of this sun, where you can find your own happiness through other love connections. And one of those love connections might ultimately be your forever love. I'm not feeling that it's this person right here. There's someone else that you're meant to connect with, fall in love with, be your life partner. This could be a soulmate bond right here. Someone who will bring balance into your life, not chaos. Nothing shady. A mutual attraction. Ten of Wands. That's your own fire energy, Aries. So it's time to not be so stressed out. I feel this person really overwhelmed you and stressed you out. They burnt you out. They took you for granted. They didn't appreciate you. And maybe you have just been carrying this for so long on your shoulders, and it just got to the point where it was so incredibly heavy that you couldn't carry it anymore. And that is where this comes in. Liberation. Detaching from a toxic partnership. Freeing yourself. But not giving up on yourself. We also have Archangel Raguel coming in. I am the angel who can restore harmony, heal conflicts and arguments, as well as mending understandings in your relationships. I can help you gain the wisdom to smooth out tensions and hostilities in your romantic connections. My presence can aid in bringing in peace, forgiveness, and the calm of God's grace and blessings. I can help you miraculously heal even the most difficult love situations. If you are open to that, if that is something that you're wanting still, Aries, with this person, Archangel Raguel is here to help. But if you feel you're better off going in a different direction in your life, finding peace elsewhere, certainly through new love connections, Archangel Raguel is here to help heal that part of you that needs it as well. You're on the mend. Four of Cups here. Okay, so again, it's a missed opportunity. That came through with the star in the reverse. Four of Cups. A missed opportunity. They really blew it. They are missing the opportunity to be with you because of their own indiscretions and their own actions, and now they regret it. Ooh, this is interesting. Aries, Divine Feminine, you're coming through as the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands has a hot temper, okay? Sound familiar? So if your Divine Masculine did you wrong, you really let them have it. You did not hold back. You let them have it. Yep. And I just really feel that as the Queen of Wands, you're able to take that passion within you and just move on and liberate yourself from a situation where it was no longer serving a purpose for you. Justice. Justice prevails. The truth will be revealed. And now you're living your truth to be able to balance your own scales. For some of you, and take this only if it applies, the person that we are focused on here, you could have been married to this person, and part of this justice energy is tapped into legal matters. So maybe you filed for divorce or a legal separation, you freed yourself, you're liberated now. And you've had your clarity. You've had that light bulb moment of what it is that you want to be able to do and enjoy in your life, what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. And then we've got this Two of Wands. Again, your own fire energy. You're being presented with two paths, one that could lead you back towards this toxic relationship and one that will move you forward away from it. And I feel for the majority that are tapped into this reading and the messages, you're moving away from it. You're liberating yourself. And as the card says, you know, hinder the progress I wanted to make in my own life. Rob me of my voice. No more. Today I take my power back. You're taking your power back. Because someone took it for granted. So now all you're wanting is to make progress in your own life, to restore the peace that they took. And there's someone else that will come in to be your everything, your forever love. So you had to go through something difficult. You had to go through the storm with this person, Aries, in order to find the sun. The sun will come out once again. You've been through the storm. It's now ready to welcome in this energy of the sun for you. It's beautiful. So continue the healing, and you've empowered yourself, I feel. You're in a much better place. And when it comes to this person, they know they blew it. They know they hurt you. And for some of you, maybe you will get that apology. But for others, you may never get that apology. And I feel part of your healing and movement forward to be able to find peace in your heart once again is to know and understand that and be at peace with it. It's like, okay, even if I never get the apology, I'm still going to be able to find forgiveness within myself so that I can move on, so that I can find peace in me. And that in and of itself could be very healing for some of you. Maybe that's enough to give you the closure that this person was too much of a coward to offer you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some final messages. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs deck. If you're unfamiliar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. So yeah, they blew it. They blew it. We have Crazy Glue by Jessica Sanchez. For those of you that don't remember her, she was one of the finalists from American Idol. I forget what season, but she's amazing. You might want to look her up. She's fantastic. Crazy Glue. No matter what, I don't ever want to lose you. If it's the last thing I do, I'll hold on to you like crazy glue. When I'm with you, I'm complete. You're like the last puzzle piece. Every day you always say to me, I'll be there. Even in the darkest moments, I'll be there forever. Yeah, remember this card? Me and you, complete. That's how they feel with you, but they messed it up. They messed up. And now, now that more than likely you have freed yourself, no matter what they do, they're not going to be able to bring you back unless that's something that you want to. All right, and last message, I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs of the 90s deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. All right, here we go. One last song for Aries. Okay, two. We've got 4-page letter by Aaliyah, and then we have One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey with Boys to Men. All right, so this song says, Mama always told me to be careful who I love. And Daddy always told me, wait, I can't read today. And Daddy always told me, make sure he's right. I always had my eyes on this one particular guy. I was too shy, so I decided to write. I'm sending him a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. So for some of you, Divine Feminines, if you relate to this, maybe you had a lot to say to your masculine and you were more comfortable just expressing it by writing it down. Okay, just to be able to free yourself, to close that chapter of your life. Maybe you really just needed to write it all down. And then we've got One Sweet Day. Sorry, I never told you all I wanted to say. Now it's too late to hold you because you've flown away, so far away. Never had I imagined living without your smile. Feeling and knowing you hear me, it keeps me alive. Okay, so this is just an indication that you're no longer together. And clearly they regret not being able to be with you anymore, to hold you, to spend time with you, to love you up close. It's not going to happen. You've liberated yourself. You've freed yourself. You're now in a much better place. It's up to you whether you want to be able to have a face-to-face interaction with this person, because remember, you've got a couple of choices here. You've got paths that are being presented to you. Some of you guys might ultimately decide, okay, let me revisit this connection and see where it goes, if they're able to come towards you as a better person. But for others, I feel the path that you're more geared towards taking is towards a different path, towards new love, towards a better life where you can restore the harmony and the peace in your heart because they hurt you. And so as long as you're able to really make a decision for yourself where you're at peace with it, no matter what decision you make here, and you're going to be okay with how things unfold in your life, then you got to do what feels right for you. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.